Hello, beautiful people! This is my first episode of my podcast, and I'm so excited. I have wanted to make a podcast for the longest time, and I'm finally getting to it. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure you go check out my Spotify podcast. And if you're listening from Spotify, make sure to go watch my YouTube video. This podcast is going to be called Talk with Talia, and I was thinking I want it to be like an advice session kind of thing, and hopefully get some requests in the comments on what you guys think I should do for topics, which I'm looking forward to. So if you have any ideas of what you want advice on, make sure to put that in the comments. Since this is my first episode, I thought I'd do a little intro. So hey guys, I'm Talia, as you probably know, because this is Talk with Talia. Oh my gosh, guys, I also had matcha at like 3 p.m. So I hope I sleep tonight because I cannot have matcha. And I'm like all jittery right now. Okay, so who am I? I have created my social platforms based around my characters, the Biddles, as you might have heard of. I created these characters when I was in treatment for an eating disorder, and taken that and created this whole environment to raise awareness to mental health and to promote individuality and self-acceptance, because we know that that is a huge thing in the mental health community. So I created these characters. Let me get one. This is Felix Frog and this is Bella Bunny. So I created these characters and they each have their own personalities and things to make them special about themselves, and so do all of us. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and I'm just trying to like spread the message of self-acceptance and self-love, and that's basically what my entire thing is about. So yeah, I really want to spread that through this new podcast that I'm doing. I want to do a lot of advice sessions on self-love and just self-acceptance in general. The reason I was thinking about making this podcast was a while ago I was driving to see a friend regularly that lived really far away, and I would be driving at 9 p.m. at night, like 2 hours away from my house, and I was like, okay, I need a plan to not fall asleep on the road. So what I would do is I would put up my camera and I would talk to the camera and I would just like, yeah, the entire time. Oh my gosh, the matcha's getting to me, like I'm like jittery right now. And yeah, so I'd set up my camera and I'd just talk about everything. And I'm just like, wait a second, let me start a podcast. And that was my first idea, to do a podcast. So now I don't know how often I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna try so hard. Probably like once or twice every 2 weeks, what I'm gonna aim for. And yeah, I just wanted to create like a community and a space where I can give you guys my advice and just create a positive community, I guess, as what I'm trying to do in general. As I said, I'm going to post this on YouTube and Spotify. So some of you guys are coming from YouTube right now and some of you guys are coming from Spotify. So yeah, that is my intro. I do want to create a place where you guys can give me your ideas of what topics I should do for this podcast. I will get to the first real episode as soon as I can. As you guys know, I am a senior in high school, so it is quite something to be a full-time content creator, full-time student, and also have a part-time job, which I'm now working 12 hours a week. So my life's kind of crazy, but it's okay. It's kind of okay. I did have my first breakdown of the month. It is the first week of the month because I'm balancing so much, and that's why I took a day off today. But it's okay. Days off are necessary, especially when I'm balancing too much on my plate. I am going to not do that and learn how to manage everything by not stressing me out. My mom told me something today that the reason why like CEOs and people of like big companies don't get burned out is because they are doing all these things, but they're all things that they love. And you get stressed out when it's not aligned with you. And that is why creating content is not stressful to me. And I love creating content. But going to school and doing all that is quite stressful because I don't like going to school. Sorry. But I want to do this and I don't want to have to worry about school, but I have to worry about both at the same time. And that's why I get stressed out. So think about that. I mean, obviously you can't just drop school. Sorry. But think about that the next time you are stressed out, and think about what's not aligned of what you're doing and maybe change that so you're not stressed out anymore. That is it for the intro today. I'm kind of going for the Emma Chamberlain anything goes kind of thing where she just has advice sessions, and I just want to do like a long string of them like that. I can think of other creators that do that, like Nikki Patton, love her too. Yeah, I just want to create a community like that, and I hope you will follow along and see me in the next real episode. Okay, bye guys!